Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the 2025 Summer Shop Series. I'm so excited. I'm here with my buddy Morgan Rowe. We are at Mo Shop, and we're so excited for you to have us out here today, buddy.
Yeah, I've been like holding off a couple years, I figured that,
I had to write that big check to get to pay you off.
It's like we traded parts. We swapped parts.
Is that what it
this is? This could be like the first edition of Hey, welcome to VW Life Volkswagen Parts Hoarders Edition with your host Gary and Mo. Where one carburetor is never enough, and if you got less than 12 6-volt generator stands, you're not even doing anything.
I'm sitting there running in my mind like, how many do I have in the house right now?
It's like you think.
I know.
As we're beginning to age out,
yep.
And you go to other guys' shops where they are like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
And you think you're like, you're special.
Yeah.
And then you look at their part stash,
I know.
And they value the exact same thing that you do.
I know. Literally, you're like, oh, I've got all this. And
I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it someday.
I know. Well, we were going through the junk we picked up from all these other places last weekend, and I think they were all picking on me. They were going, Gary, you need this. You need this. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is all stuff I need. But I'd like to give a shout out real quick to our cameraman today, Big Hoss over there. There's Sam, the cameraman. So Mo, we're gonna take a walk around your shop today. Thanks for having us out here today.
No worries.
The Summer Shop Series, y'all. This is where the true magic happens. What are we standing here? Is this called the Silver Room?
Yeah.
What is this?
This is a silver room with custom sliding doors. This is, when I used to paint a lot, which I don't paint that much anymore,
right.
Other than, paint it black, put it back.
Yeah.
This is basically a paint room.
So this was your paint room. Huh?
Yeah. I used to paint stuff in here.
Light, you can pan around that. See the lights and everything like. So he's got extra lights. And was this the filtration system?
Yeah. I mean, it was just it's like it's like you paint. You painted stuff before.
Yeah. But having a dedicated room.
Yeah. It's like I still use it for wheels and seat frames.
Yeah, but nothing
really huge.
Yeah.
Or it's like if a car comes in to where I may do some rust repair and you want to blend it back in patina.
Right.
That.
Okay.
But not anything.
All right.
Not anything.
And right now you just got your.
I got Happy in here.
And it fits in with the 10 on the rack.
Yeah. It fits in with the 10 on the rack.
All right.
Here we go. Welcome to the Hall of Shame.
This is
where all the Amazon boxes are stored.
If you need some hot VWs, we got them right there.
Hot VWs.
Or some parts.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got one of these in your garage too.
Yeah, it's a thing. Everybody needs a red convertible. What is
with the red convertibles?
This has been everything here is a long-term project. The short-term stuff comes in, and you know how it is.
Holy cow! Yeah, I've got one too. Mine's put together though.
Yeah, I wish this one was put together.
Yeah,
but
I know that feeling.
It's like, oh, this won't take long. Famous last words. Yeah. Just a little sampling of what you need.
Yeah. We got some cases and some intakes. Sam, have you seen all those parts before?
Yeah. Actually.
Around? You've seen those around? Yeah. So, what are we doing here on this little red beast?
The owner...
Oh, wait a minute. It's like Fred Flintstone's driving it.
Oh, yeah, this is a donor chassis, So you have a donor chassis, like if you're going to do the rust repair, blasting, paint and body, whatever. So that way when you paint it, you can stand inside of it. This one was totally off the chassis and painted. And, I think the owner purchased this car, I believe, in 1989.
Wow.
And he's had it for a long time. I've known him for years, and
right.
You know how it is in the Volkswagen community.
It's beautiful, but it needs a little work.
Yeah, the chassis is completely rebuilt.
It is.
That's stored away.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so the chassis is rebuilt. The engine's over there on the stand.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I've got to,
What year is it?
68. This, like I said, it's just sitting on a donor chassis with rollers.
Okay, right now. Okay.
Production value. It's all production value.
I cannot believe you have a red convertible in here. Is this the only color they came in?
Yeah.
Red?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah, seriously. If it was blue, you can count on it being repainted red.
Yeah.
If it was green, it was repainted red. Or if it was tan, it was repainted
Everything,
red.
it's crazy.
It was like there was a huge push. Undoubtedly, back in the day, no one wanted the original color.
Yeah.
Because like I had a 70 Beetle. It was tan originally, but Savannah beige.
Yep.
And what color do we paint it?
Red.
It's like how many cars?
Do it, Porsche red.
That's it. That's what was it.
Guards
red.
Guards red.
It was Guards red.
I bet I sold thousands of gallons of Guards red. All right, Mo. So tell us about a little bit about your shop. How long have you been here?
I've lived here, I don't know, 25 years.
Okay.
And, I worked at other shops in Austin, and I've just, this shop has basically been like, I've been in the Volkswagen community for years.
Yep.
And I've had a lot of life happen. And because it's VW Life.
It's what happens when we get old.
I've had a lot of life happen. And this shop has basically been an outlet to where people in the community have blessed me with projects that they know that I can take on between events. And so that's what I've done.
But this is a working shop. This is what you do for a living.
Yeah, this is what I do for working at getting a living.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. This is it. He's living the VW life.
Yeah.
That's it. So did you have this building built?
No.
It was already here.
It was here. This building was here.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was here. It was here when I came into it.
Really?
And so where this building is located and how it is situated, I can tell you if you want any experience, if you want any advice on building a building in the Texas Hill Country, you don't want to have your doors and openings to the sunset.
West, yeah.
To the west.
Yeah.
So this is the hottest VW shop in Texas.
Yeah, but it's not hot because you have an air conditioner in here.
Yeah, well.
Do you have a mini split?
No, I just have an old school AC. I
What,
typically don't.
You leave it on?
No, it's not. I have a window unit in like the office area.
Right.
Window,
But it feels comfortable
Well,
in
it's
here.
it's insulated like a Yeti cooler.
The whole that's the key.
That's the key.
And like you're very cognizant about keeping doors closed too.
Oh yeah, I keep the doors closed and
Yeah.
you cool it with a fan, heat it with a candle.
See how clean it is in here? It's so nice. It's beautiful.
So
how big is this?
40 by 60.
40 by 60, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 40 this way, 60 that way.
Yeah, 40 by 60.
And so was it one continuous big building and you put the paint shop booth in?
Yeah,
kinda?
the carport was on it, and then I just enclosed portion of the carport for just an enclosed insulated little paint area.
All right.
And, drop ceilings and insulation are great, but they're also fantastic for holding in vapor.
So would this be on above the ceiling we see here? It's more like a regular building.
It's a regular metal building, and above the drop ceiling you have regular insulation on top of the tiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, you do. Okay. Oh, yeah. And what's on the
and what's a normal metal building shell. Right. I put the lift in, and instead of ideally what you do is if you have a lift with drop ceilings, you take and you make a cutout and you frame out where your car can go up in your other area. But I've never done that. I just work, when I put a car on the lift, I'm typically on a stool. Right. And you roll around underneath, you roll around, Do
you use your lift a lot?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Especially it's like I added to the lift so that way if I'm building an engine, I have a little crane so that way I pick engines up, put them on the engine stand,
Makes it a lot. Yeah. It's easy.
Yeah.
Speaking of cars, what do we got here?
This is are you familiar with the 6 P's of building? Or the 6 P's of a project?
No, I've never heard of the 6 P's.
Okay, the 6 P's are this, Gary. Proper preparation. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? And this is a lesson in that because this car came to me as a non-running project. And so I've had the body off, totally rebuilt the chassis, new floor pans, you name it, it's been done.
Did you paint this?
No.
It was painted.
It was painted, but I've repainted portions of this car.
Okay.
And sanded and buffed it and did all kinds of work to get it to this point.
Okay.
But going back to the story, and so car is basically finished, and which it came in a non-running state. Engine's in it. I fired up just the clutch.
Oh no, this is the one.
And so I go to move it, and I hear this clink, and the clutch won't work.
Yeah.
And so, long story short, the clutch tube is broke in the hump.
Oh, after it was all together.
After it's all, I did all the interior paint, you name it, I've done it. All of this work's been done, and now I got to pull the bulk of the interior out and carefully cut open the hump. And I did this before. I build it's basically an apparatus that goes in the hump where you can bolt in all of your tube supports and holders. Through a side access port. And so I cut it open, make this apparatus. It bolts in, and then I make a different. Instead of just using what you cut out of the hump, I make a new plate that bolts into the side of the tunnel. You know, and never assume, because you know what assuming does.
Assume makes a ass out of you and me. I had a teacher write that on the board a long time ago. Holy smokes, look at that.
And so, yeah, I built this engine. It's the 69.5 millimeter stroke crank from Wolfsburg West. They're a Crassa kit, their heads, stock bore. I did a teeny bit of cleaning up on the heads. Mildly ground cam. Just you know, it's got a custom flywheel. It's a lightened, machined 356 flywheel with a 12-volt ring gear. Because this is a 12-volt system. This is a 12-volt generator.
So that's a Porsche 12-volt generator. What's with the green belt?
That is I can't remember what that belt is called. It comes from CV Performance. It is like a high performance or a heavy use belt.
You got the market is cornered on bench grinders.
Man, you know.
So you got the.
Yeah, that was given to me. That was given to me.
That was, and
then I've had these for years. You know, you don't.
But you don't. Obviously, you don't use the. Do you use these in here?
I pull them out. I mean, you know, they're unplugged. I pull them out next to the door.
You will, yeah.
You know, and you know.
Yeah.
You don't. You know. I mean, logically, you're not going to be grinding next to your buffing oils.
No.
You know.
Yeah.
But you pull it out next to the door if you need to buff some stuff off.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And what is this big contraption?
That's a Hausfeld metal bender, and I can move stuff around.
No,
I've unbolted it.
It bolts to the. It's definitely bolted.
You can pick it up, and I've had it other places in the shop if I'm fabricating, because you can build flat. You can bend flat steel. I mean, you can bend. I have all kinds of dies for it.
Really?
Yeah, because I've built furniture in the past. You know, with wrought iron, you name it.
Yeah.
And it's like typically I just use it for small stuff.
And bend it.
Yeah.
And just a belt drive sander for sanding things. Bandsaw. There's your
bandsaw,
compressor over there.
Extra compressor. And
what is this big contraption?
This is a washing machine basically. It has a carousel in it, to where you want to put an engine case in it, and you plug it up with a heater, and so that way it's a carousel engine washing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't use it that often. I do use it, but it's just periodically.
Was it built for Volkswagens or just?
It's built for like
anything.
Small engine components, V8 parts. They make them really big.
So what kind of material? What kind of fluid are you running in there?
Basically, I just put water in it, and when I bought it years ago, I've got a 5-gallon bucket of this detergent that you put in with it.
Really?
And it doesn't take much, and it's like I still have half a bucket.
Like Tide or something like that?
Yeah, like Tide or something.
Really?
But I've actually put
I've
used Simple Green in it before.
Yeah.
I think Simple Green actually probably works better than the detergent.
Yeah, I love Simple Green. We found Simple Green in 3 cycles.
Yeah, a lot of it.
You know, so yeah, you know. But you know, it's like, you know.
So you, because your shop's so clean. I mean, when you're because that's a like I have an issue with like a dirty area, you know, like it's like grinding and parts washing. It's just that area is just filthy. It just drives me crazy, you know. And you just do most of your stuff like out by the door or something like that, or
you know, it's like outside.
Yeah.
You know, or the paint room.
Yeah.
The paint room is kind of like dirty room, sandblast.
Right.
Because I have parts washers out there.
You do in there. Okay.
So it's like, you know.
Okay.
So that way, I mean, if it's dirty in there,
Right.
but still, even like doing metal fabrication. I mean, I've did metal
Were
fabrication.
you weld in here?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know.
So this is just a brake here.
Yeah, this is just an old school cheap Harbor Freight brake I acquired.
Yeah. And then what is that?
That's an iron worker.
What does that do?
Well, it's for cutting like, you know, angle iron, flat bar.
Oh, right
flat
there's
steel.
you just cut it
Yeah.
like a big giant pair of scissors.
Yeah. Like some of my buddies are like, this is the most manly tool you have in this shop.
Look at the got a little bit of a lever action there.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that used to actually, that has an extension that goes on it. But,
No way.
But I've never had to use it.
Good Lord! And then some more cutters over here.
Yeah, cutters, benders,
rollers,
rollers.
Yeah, bead roller thing
You know,
out there.
It's like this is a punch that has all different types of dies where I can do, you name it.
Have you acquired this equipment over time? I mean, just,
yeah. Oh yeah. Because
I mean-
I have used some of this equipment like you know, in like hot rod shops in the years and past that
Right.
I've worked at, like doing sheet metal fabrication. You know, and it's like, yeah, I've acquired most of this. It's like I got this Beverly shear when I was like, I don't know, I was like 19 when I picked that up.
wow.
You know?
See, I would see that in the States saying, well, that's cool, but I wouldn't know what to do.
But it's
with
like,
it.
so what I mean, because it's like I've built a lot of stuff.
Right.
You know, it's like as far as sheet metal work and as far as the hot rod world, you know, I've did a lot of.
If you're, yeah.
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 I've built.
So
a lot of
nowadays, though, on a Volkswagen, I mean, like, oh, you need to do a battery tray. You just get
Yeah.
one from Wolfsburg West
buy
or,
one from- I mean,
or
typically,
Gerson or something like that, right?
Most
you
of
don't
your
have to.
sheet metal in this day and age is pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, to where you can just do mild trimming
Right.
and fitment, and you're great, and you're good.
Yeah.
But back in the day,
It wasn't.
It wasn't that way.
Are hot rods? Do they have pieces like I'm working on a Model A?
Yeah, I mean,
is
they
it pretty
really
much the
came a
same?
long, long ways, and I mean a long ways in the last 20 years as
Okay.
far as replacement sheet metal fabrication components. But yeah, I mean, still, it's like,
Huh.
I mean, I've made all kinds of things. I have an English wheel. I've got bead rollers. I got.
So you can do anything, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's like,
Like race car fabrication kind
yeah,
of stuff. Yeah.
you know,
Custom
I
fab.
did.
So look at, is this a big giant brake here too?
Yeah, it's a little box and pan brake. Once again, not a high dollar brake, just like an old school Harbor Freight box and pan brake. You know.
Yeah, but that's back when Harbor Freight was probably making pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And you got some saws in case you need to saw something.
Yeah, that was my great grandfather's saw. My grandfather's saw, a saw that I acquired, and some other bric-a-brac from a grenade my dad used to play with, a dummy grenade. Every kid needs a dummy
You
grenade.
see that? Look at that right there. There you go. Yeah, that's always
Yeah.
good times.
That's-
All right. Oh, now okay. Here are the seats
Yeah, there's
for
the
that
seats.
for the oval, right?
Yeah, these seats are in pretty rough shape. I rebuilt the frames, had to fabricate new flat springs from stock for the backs. You know, I had to source another seat for a few springs on one side and a couple of like the flipper selector side that was broke.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these are all top of the line Wolfsburg West upholstery.
And that would be the original.
Yeah,
It would have been cloth like that with seams, huh?
Yep. But yeah, this has the coconut mat setups from Wolfsburg West, and I mean
They're
yeah,
beautiful.
Wow. I installed them. I did, you know,
Yeah.
all that upholstery work, headliner,
Everything.
yeah, everything.
Must be the motor department. Look at that one's got an air conditioner.
It's a motor area
The motor area.
department. Yeah, department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one has no oil.
This goes in the convertible.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, this is the engine out of the convertible.
That's gonna have an air conditioner and a convertible.
Heck yeah, man.
That's
you know
living.
me. I'm putting air conditioner in everything nowadays.
Yeah, that is true. You
Yeah.
are the AC king.
Yeah, I'm a king of something. I don't know if it's AC.
Wow.
But yeah, so this is the engine that goes in the convertible.
So now, is this a kit, or do you have to fab like?
This is I don't know if this kit is still available, but this I think originally came from, I can't remember. It's a kit.
Oh,
but
look at that! It goes off of both of
The
them.
kit is like sourced from Brazil. And so, you know, because like when I got it, the kit, a lot of the instructions were in Portuguese. So,
Good grief.
I don't. It's been a minute. It's been a couple years.
It's got an idler pulley on it too for adjusting, huh?
There's been.
Is that standard? Or most of them have an idler pulley on?
Ice. Do you remember Ice? I can't remember. Ice Engineering. Or did you also have Gilmore Enterprise?
Yeah, Gilmore.
I'm not for certain if the kit that Gilmore sells is equivalent to this or not. I've had several different configurations, and through the years, I've modified this kit, and I've modified other ones to pull the compressor in closer, close as you can get it. So,
yeah, it's tucked in.
Because it's like there was a 67 that I did, and I modified everything.
I mean, look how it's
to pull the compressor in as close as possible. Other kits that you'll see, you actually lop off.
Yeah, you see that, or you'll see these where it goes. It's got like a.
You've got a attachment, a patch that goes on here to where you run your hose out and around.
Right.
But it's like, through the years I've modified these to where I suck the compressor in super close to leave your fan shroud and all of that ducting in original configuration.
Yeah. Good thing you're using like a 205K there, because
buddy.
Short cap. Otherwise, tall cap get a little.
You can use the 009. There's a cap. I can't remember what it comes off of, but it does 90.
Yeah, 90s.
And you can squeeze that in, but it's super tight.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, there you go.
There you go.
What do you think the drag is on that? I mean, obviously it's not like an old York type square old York.
I don't know. I think they say 1 to 3 horsepower.
Well, that's not bad at all.
And that other engine on the run stand is just an engine I've had for years. I need to fire it up because it had a mysterious oil cooler leak, which you're familiar with the case failures with oil cooler leaks, where you have a great engine and then you have a crack that develops underneath the galley, and
so that one's got it too.
I don't know. I do not know. But it's been on and off the engine and run stand I don't know how many times. But this time when I put it on, I'm gonna run it to find out and determine, okay, is it cracked or not?
So this is where the magic is. You got a lathe right there. Tools, chemicals,
lathe,
cams, a Niehoff tune-up center box.
Yeah, full of wonderful stuff.
And then an old AC Delco with Dale Jr. box. Look at that standard Blue Streak. That's old.
Yeah.
So these like just old.
They actually have components in them.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing that we're going to graduate into: hoarding boxes. Because I like the art. It's like, look at this oil can. I got to keep this.
I literally probably have 20 antennas. But
you're going to build 20 cars and you're going to need those 20 antennas because as soon as
see, that is what you call a bad influence right there.
I mean, just a week ago, I gathered up. I had some fender liners for an 03, a Mark IV Golf. I had some front fender liners, and of course they're always trash. And so the front edges are ripped because it broke loose, whatever. And I'm like, I'm never gonna use these liners. I'm going to step up and throw it away.
And guess what's sitting outside?
And guess what I need? I need one of the fender liners that I threw away 2 weeks ago.
See, so what's the lesson?
Just go to Amazon and buy some more.
So Mo's shop, y'all. First of all, it's clean. It doesn't smell bad in here either.
I've been told that it smells very similar to like a combination of like if you go into a battleship.
Yeah, a battleship.
There has that battleship kind of machinery smell.
Yeah. But it doesn't have an oil or gas smell at all.
No, it's kind of like a battleship.
Yeah, I would say very battleship. Like, when we used to tour the USS Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Battleship Texas, yeah.
I've had multiple guys come in here. It's like, this place smells like a battleship.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Oh, we need smell-o-vision.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's just twisted steel and sex appeal.
That's it. But why is there? But there's no. Do these cars have gas in them?
This one does have fuel in it.
But I mean, it doesn't
But I typically have a cover on the gas cap, and lots of times I may keep a cover on the carburetor.
Yeah, I noticed you got the
just to keep the fuel vapor smell down.
The exhaust plug too.
Yeah, you know,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit
makes a difference.
Oh yeah, absolutely it does.
Yeah, I think mine smells like mineral spirits because of that.
Yeah, I think it smells. You know, maybe it's because of like doing metal fabrication in here and grinding dust. But I mean, I keep it blue out.
Yeah.
And clean, but I don't know. It's a battleship of Texas.
It is the battleship of Texas. It's so clean in here. It really is. So, do you know what's in all those boxes up there, sir? You have them labeled.
I got them labeled.
There's a whole underdash AC system.
Yeah, buddy. There's an underdash AC system.
Old AC
and then underneath that is a heat transfer system that used to go behind the back seat of Beetles. I think that was actually manufactured.
Galvanized looking thing?
It's a galvanized box assembly to where you would cut basically a couple holes in your back partial shelf, and it would fit right here. It'd go in right here, and you have a plastic vent that comes up and that ejects the cold air forward. And so it's a complete contained AC unit that goes in the back.
Really?
And my long-term plan is, which I'm probably spilling the beans, and someone will run out there and do it, I'm going to replicate that, but for electric. So that way you have an electric box that just plops in the back.
And there you have AC.
And then you have AC. No hoses, no under dash unit, nothing.
Really?
A complete container.
It's all condenser, evaporator core, everything's in that one box.
Everything's in that one box.
It's like Tommy when he puts the Bluetooth speakers in a suitcase.
That's right.
You'd have a suitcase air conditioner.
A suitcase air conditioner.
Suitcase AC.
Yeah.
Runs off electric.
Yeah.
So you'd have to have an alternator.
Yeah, a bigger alternator, maybe a better battery.
Battery. Okay.
Extra battery.
Oh, Sam, we did yesterday? We found a Metro rack, and we stuffed. Remember we put heads on that Metro rack yesterday? Yeah, we filled it up, didn't we, buddy? Yeah. We did. Generator. If you need a generator, intakes. You know what this does for me? This makes me feel good.
This makes you feel better.
It makes me feel better.
It catches you a little spot.
It makes me feel better. It makes me feel I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I'm not alone. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not alone.
Not alone.
I'm not alone. Look at that. Yeah. Man, your shop is awesome. I always love coming to your shop, buddy.
I appreciate that.
And thank you for the tour. This is like kind of like what we all dream of when we see a shop. You know, it's clean. Like, I mean, it is clean. It doesn't smell. It's not. I mean, I'm leaning on stuff and I'm not covered in grease.
Right.
You know, that's important, kind of thing. And it's open. You know, I like that.
Everything has wheels on it.
I remember you saying that a long time ago, and I'm trying to get to that point.
Yeah.
Where those racks for each car have wheels on them.
You'd be surprised. You can move this around, do this, do that.
That's a very big. That's probably one of the biggest things that you told me a long time ago. Hey, everything has wheels on it. Oh, so you can just move. Like when we're moving, you can just move stuff. It makes it. You're saying like, we're a one-man operation most of the time.
That's right.
So that's true. Well, y'all. First of all, just again, thank you, Mo, for letting us come and visit. Thank you guys for our summer shop series. This is number 1 for 2025. So thank you, sir. And we want to say thank y'all for joining us today here on VW Life. And make sure you tell your aunts and tell your uncles and tell everybody you know about VW Life and the summer shop series. We got more coming. So stick with us. And until next week, we'll see you later. Thanks again, buddy.
All right. Thank you.